Okay, so last week there was one workplace on everyone's lips, not just in Liverpool, across the country and across the world. It's here in the Baltic, it's Agent Marketing, and the guy behind this place is Paul Corcoran. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you, Jay. Very good.
Busy week last week.
Incredibly busy week
Just
for Agent.
tell us what it was all about. You explain it.
We were approached in November by the BBC's The One Show to trial out the 6-hour working day. They heard about just some of the initiatives that we do at Agent. So we do daily meditation, we do yoga every week in the office, and we give all of our team monthly massages.
Okay.
So they heard about some of these initiatives and thought that we'd be an interesting company to trial out the 6-hour working day with. So back in December, the film crew came and spent a week with us, seeing how we coped with it, what bits worked well, what bits didn't work so well. And it went out last week, and everything went crazy.
It's just gone insane in terms of it, Huffington Post, places like that.
Huffington Post, the Independent, obviously the Metro, the BBC. It was their main story on their website for a couple of days. Just really, really, really impressive. And I think what's been really nice is that it's a company that's not in Liverpool. It's not in London, rather. It's in Liverpool. It's a Liverpool company trialing something out. And
tell us, for anyone that doesn't know, Agent Marketing, obviously a marketing company. What do you guys do?
So we're a full service agency. So we deliver everything from strategy and planning through engagement, how you engage people, market research, through to brand. So, coming up with brand logos, animations, websites, software, and then communications. So getting the message out there. So last week, all the activity was really kind of generated by the comms team who go out there and tell our story, really.
Give us a couple of examples of some of the campaigns that you're working on at the minute, or that you have done, or some of the companies you've worked with.
Okay, so we're working on at the moment. Well, we're doing some work with the Royal. We're doing some work with a whole range of different companies, to be perfectly honest with you. The universities, and then lots of projects that we can't say too much about.
Okay, and I know one of them.
Yeah.
And if you think this is big, then wait till you see what's going to happen in a few months' time.
Yeah.
So we're here. This is the Baltic. This is
the
behind
Baltic.
Unit 51, and this is kind of a creative space, really. There's lots more little pods outside where people can rent space. And tell us about this place.
So we were the first tenant in here, and we found the space about 4 years ago now, maybe a little bit longer, and we moved in May 2012, and everyone thought we were absolute lunatics. We were coming into a warehouse that looked nothing like this, but we designed the space, we created the space to look how we wanted it to be. So it's a really unique space in the Baltic area.
Now, last time I was here, you had the Agent playlist, which
yes,
was on,
we
so
have
we had a bit of Marvin Gaye in the background and stuff. We've even got the Agent dog, which is Leo. Leo, say hello.
This is Leo. Hi, Leo.
Hello. So this is the staff dog that lives and works here as well?
He's in there, and you know what? Sometimes he becomes the number one attraction to Agent, which is worrying. People like to come down here and just to see Leo and spend some time with him. But yeah, he's fun.
So already we're seeing that this is a really laid-back place.
Let's
have a walk around and see some of the sights.
It's laid back, but it's making sure that we take our job seriously more than anything else. So this is the creative team.
Okay.
So basically what these guys do is they take the recommendations from the strategy team and bring them alive through visuals. So developing animations, developing brand identities, developing websites, videography is what James does.
So lads, can we just ask, what time did you start work today?
I started work today about 9:15.
So you'll be out the door at 4:15?
Fingers crossed, yeah.
And how's it going? Are you finding more free time? What do you get up to of an evening? Down the pub?
Yeah. Fridays down the pub, which is nice. But no, it means to spend some time with my girlfriend. We walk the dog. It means I don't have to walk him when it's dark. I can actually cook some nice food as well.
And you are getting more work done in the 6 hours that you work?
Definitely. It does seem, productivity does seem to be up with it, I would say. Again, sometimes it can be quite tight with the deadlines, but it's all about balance.
Brilliant. Well, thank you. We'll let you get back to it.
No worries.
Ultimately, it's about being flexible, isn't it? It's not always, we've had loads of opportunity, well, loads of occurrences where we've had to work longer, much longer, because we work in a responsive world, and if we're not responsive, then we don't get any clients. But so far, so good. We've got to adapt.
What if the
That's
work
key.
isn't finished by the end of that day? Because I know what you're like.
If the work is not finished, then we stay till the work's done.
Right, okay.
That's the be all and end all. I mean, it's about how do we become more efficient. So things like meetings, we would normally have an hour meeting every single day where we'd sit down, and as lovely as that time is, there's a lot of wastage in there. So those meetings are now 10 minutes.
Something else that you're doing is the academy over here.
The academy, yeah.
This is brilliant. Tell us about it.
So Agent Academy was set up in 2014 because we saw lots of talent coming out of the universities, but really very few opportunities for young people to get into it. We also saw that people were coming out of university but without the commercial skills that they needed to get into the workplace. But also people who just didn't want to go to university, didn't want to put that investment in, financially. So we decided that the best way of developing is through people. So we developed a curriculum. This is our third program of 10 people, where they come in, spend 2 days a week in Agent, and then we take them out and introduce them to senior leaders across the city and give them a real opportunity to understand what the industry is all about.
So what are you guys getting out of that, if you don't mind me asking?
Feeling good.
So it's just about giving something
Yeah,
back.
absolutely. I think the thing about Agent is that we've always, and we always will, we stand for something, and actually we've got a responsibility as a business to give things back, whether it's our time, whether it's, doing what we did last year with the refugee concert. I mean,
that was the With Love from Liverpool concert, which obviously we were there and we seen the work that you guys do and putting that together. Stressful, but it was good.
Stressful, yeah. But we do all kinds of things like that. They, all the team have charitable roles, and they'll go and speak in schools, and because I genuinely do believe, as the kind of leader of the business, that we great businesses deliver great outcomes for everyone, not just for me and for the team here. So Agent Academy is one of those things, and I mean it's been a runaway success. I mean,
so what are they doing now, for instance?
So today they're on week 10 now of their 12-week program, and they are having a presentation from Sarah from the Chamber of Commerce. So she's coming in and talking about her role, what events mean within obviously within the marketing mix, and we'll be giving them real insight and kind of learning really about what to look out for and inspiring them more than anything else.
That's what it is. It's inspiration, isn't it?
Yeah.
So anyone can get involved in this, whether you're in
involved
university or not. Just tell us how you
can.
I
mean, the key to the academy and what we're looking for is passion, and we're looking for talent as well. And it doesn't have to be, we're not expecting people to be the finished article, but what we are expecting is people who are hungry, people who are committed, and people who really want to get into the marketing world. And that could be as a market researcher, it could be as a PR person, it might be as a branding person, or it could be, as a social media expert or online expert. So there's the range of jobs within our sector is actually massive. But what we want the right people. So people who are going to turn up, really use the opportunity to do well, really.
Okay. We were talking about inspiration then, and I've spoken to you many times, and you are the perfect person to ask this question to. Any advice for anyone that wants to get into marketing or even just starting up a business? I
think you have to live and breathe it. You have to live and breathe it. You have to be really enthusiastic. There's a really good Roald Dahl quote, which is about don't do anything feeling or doing it in a lukewarm way. Do it boiling hot, love it and live it, and be enthusiastic, because if you want to be a marketer or you want to market your own business, then you've got to love it the most. So stand out, care, love it, and live it more than anything else.
Okay, great piece of advice. And finally, have you been inundated with emails and sent CVs from all over the place to come and get involved and work for 6-hour work place?
It's been, I think people assume that because we're working 6 hours, we're not going to be working as hard. And that's the opposite more than anything else. I mean, it's been unbelievable. You know, it's about working better and much more efficient and in a much more productive manner. But yeah, the floodgates have certainly opened.
From
but
me
I,
as well.
I would
want to
work at Agents, so that's
me
that's
too.
a good thing.
There's even a table tennis table over there.
Yeah, there's a table tennis table, yeah, and and there's loads more to come. There's loads more to come.
Paul, thank you.
Thank you so much. Cheers, Jay.